not my typical introduction. I have today off of work. My sleep schedule is messed up, so I've been up since like 2 a.m., since before 2 a.m. Woke up with really bad cramps, TMI, I know. We're an open book around here. Gosh, I think I just want to record this for future me. Because like that's a huge point of all of this and everything that I'm doing. I'm not super great at guitar yet. I'm still teaching myself. I'm still learning. My battery's down. I gotta swap it out. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Okay, there we go. That's a little bit better. Have my guitar here so I can lean on something, because otherwise I'm just like propping myself up and it's just weird. Anyway, I'm gonna continue. I'm just gonna get on with what I'm trying to say. But I've been doing a lot of reflecting on how I want my life to look and what I want in my life. And I don't know if I'm digging myself a hole by sharing this story or not, but fuck it, I'm just gonna talk about it. I was gonna wait until this glorious moment of making it somewhere, but heck, I could be dead by the time that happens. I'm being dead serious. Like, I was delivering for work yesterday. I was doing like a delivery for work or whatever. Long story short, I'm not gonna get into the full details because I'm trying not to like disclose too much information. But I just remember trying to like haul these baked goods, and I almost like I did eat shit, and I was on my hands and knees, and like the whole morning just went haywire, and one thing kept happening after the next. And I'm just like, you know, it's one of them days where one thing bad happens, you're like, it's fine. It doesn't even bother me. And then the next thing happens, and the next thing happens, and the next thing happens. And by the time you know it, you're overstimulated, especially if you're like a creative individual or you're like a person like myself. I don't know if I'm on the spectrum or what my deal is, but like I'm progressively getting worse with like feeling very overstimulated. And when I fell to the ground, there was this husband and wife and their kid, and they just sat there and looked at me. And in that moment of frustration, I felt like I was in a movie. You know, if you ever feel like you're the main character in a movie and you just like look up at the sky and you're just like I was just asking God, I was like, is this really what my life has come to? You know, and a lot of the things that I was feeling was like right before that had happened, because I tried delivering twice to this place, but they were closed because somebody didn't show up. I think they overslept or something like that. Doesn't matter. But the first time I showed up, there was a girl in a business uniform, and she was probably like 5 years younger than me. And I remember looking at this girl, and she seemed happy and just content, and there was like this pain that overcame me of feeling guilty of quitting my really good corporate job, because I had stability, I had money, I made really good money. And I just remember looking at her and she's like, oh, are they closed or whatever? And I was like, yeah, I guess so. And I was just like in a really negative state of mind, and I still feel bad about this, but I'm talking about this because we're real on this channel, and I'm not a perfect person, and I've really been struggling with anger, and I think it's about like where I've been at in my life, and I think a lot of people can really resonate with this. I know I'm not the only person that feels like this. And I just looked at her in her nice uniform, and I looked at myself, and I'm 31, and I'm different. I'm an artist, and I have colored hair and piercings, and I've never changed. I've been like this since I was a teenager. And like when I was in the corporate world, I tried to kind of tone it down a little bit, but I just remember looking at this girl and just feeling really shitty about myself. And I was like, is this really what my life has come to? And just feeling really guilty about where I have taken myself on this path. And I was beating the shit out of myself, and I was not being nice to myself, and it had nothing to do with this woman. She seemed like a lovely human being, but I didn't even want to look at her because I felt so ashamed of myself. Here I was delivering baked goods at 31 years old, like, I can do better. It's not that where I'm at is a bad place, it's just like, I know that I have potential and I know that I have gifts. Like, I just keep asking myself, what am I doing? Why am I here? And the second time I went back and they were closed again, and I ate shit on the ground, I was in the middle of the street and I just stopped, and I was ready to break down and start crying, and I just looked up at the sky, And I just shook my head because I was so frustrated. And I just kept asking God, I'm like, why do you have me here? Like, why do you have me here? And there's so many times in our life where when breakthrough doesn't happen, we get so frustrated in the process, and it's so human of us. And I'm having a really hard time accepting where I'm at in life right now. You know, I'm being really hard on myself about it, because it's not that people who have jobs like that are bad necessarily, but I want more for myself. You know, I'm disappointed in myself. I feel like I've taken 12 steps backwards, and I guess in this season of my life, I just don't know where I'm at. And when I came back from Bali in May, I just felt so different. And I talk about this all the time because, like, I can't shake this feeling. I can't shake it. I'm a creator, I'm an artist, I'm meant to create, and I think the reason why I've been so unhappy is because I've been doing way too many things that don't bring me joy. I've been working a lot, and I'm doing too many things that just don't fulfill me. And I came to this realization last night, or this morning. I was posting the creative collaboration with Poppy and Ruby and Ella and Delaney, and I just remember living in that moment, and I just felt so happy. You know, I felt alive, and I felt like myself, and I wasn't angry, and I wasn't fucking bitter. Like, I was just happy. I was just living in the moment, you know. And so I don't know what to do with these emotions, so I've been picking up my guitar because it's helping. I'm not good at it, but I used to be so focused on progress, and I'm improving. But that's not the goal of why I'm playing right now. And I'm recording this because it's like the weirdest thing. I feel like I have to document this, so to speak. And maybe this is more for myself. If you resonate with it, awesome. If you don't, I guess, you know, it's out there in the world. And I just feel like if I got really good at playing the guitar, I would be unstoppable. I feel like there's so much stuff that I have to say, because there's times on Instagram where I'll share a post of like where I'm at in life or what I'm going through, and there's like 600 people that view it, and it gets like 30 likes, you know? And one of my hardest lessons I'm learning in life is who like is actually there throughout these trials in my life, like who really stayed, who really supported me. And my eyes are just open to what I tolerate and what I don't, you know? I feel like there's so much I have to say, and I share these vulnerable posts about my artwork or a chapter of life that I'm going through, and I just feel like I'm not reaching anybody. I feel like I'm talking out into this freaking black hole in the universe, you know? Like, it's not going anywhere. That's what it feels like. And I think a lot of artists feel that way, you know? I was gonna do a separate video on this. I might still. This is gonna be a vlog, but I don't know, I feel the need to share what I'm feeling and kind of going through right now. But I had someone kind of make a joke, and like, I didn't take it serious because it's true. And someone made a comment about my sensitivity level. And, sorry, my throat's dry. For my entire life, I have beat myself up about being sensitive. And I've been like this since I was a child. I've been like this ever since I could remember. My mom used to call me an old soul. I see things for what they are. I understand a lot. I know a lot. I knew a lot before I even went through a lot. And the thing that helps me get through these emotions is creativity. It's painting, it's making jewelry, it's taking photographs, it's playing music, it's listening to music, it's singing my heart out. Even if the world doesn't hear it, doesn't matter, because those are my sacred moments, you know? And I've been so hard on myself about being sensitive, but it was weird because I wanted to do this sit-down video about sensitivity, and then there was a podcast with Jay Shetty and Emma Watson, and she talked about like sensitivity being a gift, which is really weird because literally the day before I was thinking about that. And there's so many times where I've beat myself up for it. And, you know, I think a lot of times we are our own worst critic. And yeah, I think I just kind of wanted to talk about that and feeling things intensely. And there's so many things I've been thinking about and so many things that I want to do in this life. And where I'm at right now just ain't it, you know? I don't know if I need like a location shift or just something different because I'm not thriving where I'm at. And I think to cope through this while I'm in a waiting season and I'm praying, I don't feel like painting right now. I have an artist block. I don't want to make jewelry, so I'm playing the guitar because it feels good. I just wanted to share my heart. Welcome back. All right, boys and girls, I'm just gonna open my package here. Oh my goodness. I pretty much rotted in bed all day because, well, not in bed, on the couch, because, well, it's that time of the month and I feel like shit, so. I'll open this up. This is from the Happy Planner. This is not sponsored. None of my videos are. Ooh, okay, cute. I like to open it very carefully because I reuse the bubble wrap. Let's see here. That's cute. Yeah. Today is September 28th, and yes, I got a 2026 calendar because I like to be ahead of the times. It's very cute. And then here's the inside. It's green. And then it's got these little embrace the good. I got it on sale. I think it was like 30% off. Speak only good things to yourself, all that stuff. It's kind of a nice little reminder. I got another one of the, like the plastic spiral ones because I dropped this and it's been like effed up ever since, like the metal ones. It just doesn't want to hold in the pages. So yeah, I've got 2026 here so I can start planning stuff, my life, aka my life, and all of that. Yeah, be you. I like it, it's cute. I've used Happy Planners for probably the last 5 or 6 years. Yeah, probably the last 5 or 6 years because I have a ton of them. So I buy one every year and I am more than happy with them. Highly recommend. I'm doing the deal for these herbs. Here you go. This is the calming one?
Yes, that's the calm.
I'm excited, thank you. Boop, boop. This is what my relatives used to wipe their ass with back in the day. Can you?
Yeah, mullein leaves.
Yeah, can't really get it on camera, but it's so soft. It's like velvet.
It really is like Charminated.
Ah, so soft.
I can't believe the size of those freaking trees.
That was so
everything
huge.
looked like...
Everything's bigger in Texas.
Everything looked literally...
Just imagine that feeling on your booty. You know what I'm saying?
This actually feels better than most toilet paper I've ever used.
I'd rather wipe my ass with it too.
And it's green.
Green means
My
go.
favorite colors.
I don't know if I can. Look at how big he is. Oh my goodness, my hair is absolutely insane. I can't believe I was out in public like this. It's like 84 degrees outside and I have jeans on today because this morning it was cool. Like, fall is really different in Minnesota if you're not living in the Midwest or one of the, like, the northern hemisphere, if you're not used to that. So like in the morning it's cold and you need your heat on in your vehicle, and then by the time you go home you need to crank your AC because it's hot. So yeah, me and Tara had a lot of fun. I got some tea from her because she has a coffee truck. I'll post her links down below so you can check her out, but she has like a tea lady and I was like, hey, can I buy some tea from you? Oh, I'm so excited. This is the best freaking tea in the world. This is the Calm tea. This lady that she buys her tea from, I don't know who it is. None of my business. I just support Tara. Her teas are so good. Usually like when I drink a tea, I have to add honey to it because it's kind of bitter. But these are sweet enough where you don't need anything extra, which is why I like them so much. So highly recommend that. It was great to catch up with her and just hang out with a friend. I haven't done that in a long time. I feel like, God, time is flying. I'm gonna eat pretty soon here because I haven't ate anything today. It's currently 2 p.m. and I've been at it for the last 12 hours since I left to work. So it's been a long day. Got home, let Cricket outside. Gonna do some things. Not sure if I'll have some, I need to eat something. I'm tired. My head hurts because I'm a little dehydrated. So I'm gonna take care of myself and then we'll see how the day unfolds. I'll probably roll this video into tomorrow as well. I know it's super random, but such is life. It's just my life lately. So that was fun. I walked for like 2 or 3 hours with her outside, so I don't need to go for a walk this afternoon. I might if I feel the need to do so for my mental health, but I feel really recharged. We had such a good conversation. It's always good to see her. So if you're watching, Tara, I love you and I really appreciate you. But that being said, I'm gonna eat because I'm hungry. Up like this. My hair is absolutely insane and I really need a diet. I worked today and then I took a nap. I ate some food and then I took a nap. I'm about to go outside and go for a walk. Probably gonna clean this fridge out today. That's on my today's agenda. That's on the task list. So low-key crashed out earlier. Imagine that. Yeah. It's great. September, October, November, December are very rough months subconsciously. So dumb. Like, the body keeps score, dude. Like, it knows shit went down. And I think that's why I struggle, especially every... Ugh. Ew. Ew. Why is that spider running so fast? What? This is why I don't like them. I can't find it. Oh my God. It was probably the size of a flaxseed, but it was fast. I don't like when they're fast. Why did it have to move like that? Ew. I don't remember what I was saying. Oh. Yeah. On a serious note, December is like when my mom passed away. And September, my parents split up, and by December, she was gone. So here I am crying because I miss my mom. So yeah, sometimes a girl just needs her mom, and people are like, well, she's with you in spirit. Well, Susan, it's not the same, so there's that. Don't tell me to be grateful if you've never gone through it. Shut up. Sometimes I legitimately, have you talked to someone before and you wanted to just tell them to shut up? Just like, shut up. Like the little remarks don't help. Or if you tell, like the second you open up about your mental health and you tell someone that like you're struggling or yada yada yada, you are reminded why I don't talk about this stuff to just anybody, because they'll be like, let's just look on the bright side. Life really isn't that bad. Just get some sunshine, get some exercise, get out of your house. Well, yeah, I'm not doing so great. It'd just be like, hey, that makes sense. I've been there too. Goes a lot further. Talked about this a million times. Anyway, cannot change people, and I have to remind myself not everybody's like me. I'm different. I'm the person everyone calls when they're in shambles because I listen. Not salty about that one at all, am I? Anyway, doesn't matter. I mean, such is life. That's the part of death is, you know, when somebody's gone, you miss them, and it's gonna come in moments. And there's just some stuff that's happened lately that I'm not going to talk about on my channel right now. Some things that have went down, so to speak. Some roadblocks I've been facing that are very frustrating. And I'm just like, ow! Imagine that! Doesn't surprise me. Like at this point I shouldn't even get mad because My faith, I'm like, dear Lord Jesus, I love you. You know my limits. I'm hanging on by a thread. I'm about at my max limit. Hence the crazy hair all the time on these freaking videos. Which reminds me, I have to get my roots touched up, but I don't have the money to do that, so I'm just gonna dye over the top of it. I mean, by the time it grows out, it's just gonna look like I have red tips in my hair, so that'll be cool. Be like a change of hair without doing anything, just letting it organically, naturally turn into what it wants to be. So yeah, I'm gonna clean up my house a little bit too, because it's actually a mess. So yeah, I'm probably gonna start a new video tomorrow. I'm feeling a little bit inspirational, and it is a thing where when you do rest, when you do actually rest, you get more stuff accomplished. That's the thing. People are like, well, just slow down and rest. And then my body's like, no, I have to keep going, I have to be productive. I'm a POS if I'm not productive. Also, let me tell you something. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier in the video because I don't remember shit about fuck, so I don't half the time. And I think it was Tuesday, Wednesday, yeah. I rotted on the couch and I slept so much. Like, my body was just like, ew. You know, like, it's like, take that. So I'm like, all right, I'll just sit here and take it. So I did. And there was a small part of me that felt guilty about it, but then I was like, you know what? I know that I'm a lot more productive when I'm well rested, and apparently I needed it because I kind of crashed after the summer. So anyway, that's what I'm yawning. I want to try and stay up past 7. Because lately, like, the day before my day off, I've been going to bed at like 7, 8 o'clock. Well, then I'm up at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, what am I gonna do this early in the morning? So I'm gonna try and stay up till 9 tonight and maybe try and sleep in. I slept like absolute crap last night, so I'm happy I got a little bit of a cat nap in. I'm gonna go outside and go for a walk for my, I'm gonna go for a stupid walk for me stupid mental health. And then probably clean my fridge. That's the plan. And so yeah, clean some things. Yeah. Word to your mother. The sudden urge I have to sit on that couch. Look at how comfy that looks. Don't mind my mess. But I probably should be productive. Oh wait, can't turn my light on because it doesn't work half the time. It's another lame sauce moment. I'm gonna have to get that fixed. I'm just gonna have to stop talking and just do it, but let me show you my fridge. Hey you guys, you wanna see my frig? My big frig? Alright, here's what we're working with. I actually I might sit down and eat one of these lovely Honeycrisp. But a lot of this stuff can get thrown away because it's old. Don't really need a lot of this. By the time it's all said and done, this is gonna be pretty much empty.